Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video. I hope you guys had a great week. I know I had a great week. And I want to say to those who are watching the Scorpion Show for the first time, I hope that you click that subscribe button. And if you are a long-term subscriber and you have not clicked the notification button, which is right beneath our video, please click the notification bell, because I had a nice conversation with our YouTube partner manager. Her name is Mary, and she is such a nice lady. Now, we went over some of the best practices and stuff, and if you are a subscriber to the Scorpion Show, they do not send you all of the videos that we upload to YouTube. So sometimes you'll get a notification, and sometimes, if you don't get a notification, sometimes they might notify you sporadically, let you know that we uploaded a new video. But if you have not clicked that bell notification, that means that you will not receive every video that we upload. So click on that bell, click on that Liberty Bell, so that way you'll hear a ring every time we upload a video to YouTube, because I don't want y'all to be out of the loop saying, oh, well, I didn't get this and all of that. Click the notification to make sure you get all our videos. And that's also to the new subscribers who are watching this first video and like us. Now, this is our first video, which is Thursday night, and the second video will be up Friday afternoon, so make sure y'all come back for part 2. Now, before we start our video off, we have a promo, and I want to give a shout out to Kaniswa. Shout out to Kaniswa. She's almost 26, and she's from Jacksonville, Florida. She has a bachelor's degree in music, and she has a master's degree in entertainment business from Full Sail University, and she's also an ex-American Idol contestant. Her latest single is called Response to the Love Letter. If you look inside the More Info box, you will find her video, Response to the Love Letter. So go ahead and click on that video and check her out and leave your comments and let her know what you think of her single, Response to the Love Letter. Her second single is called The Perfect Candidate, Perfect Candidate. That's coming very soon. If you like Kaniswa's song and you like her video, make sure y'all follow her on social media at Kaniswa. That's Kaneswa. So shout out to Kaniswa, because I love the sound of that. So I hope y'all like her video, and I hope y'all like her song. And make sure that you look out for the second single again if you really like her song, Response to the Love Letter. So moving on to our first topic, which is Miss Tamar Braxton on Wendy Williams. It seems like we've been talking about her a lot. Well, she's a topic right now. Yeah. She has a new album coming out at midnight, Bluebird of Happiness. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I want y'all to buy her album tonight. Don't stream it. Stream it only give you a couple of dollars. I want you guys to buy her album, because now she's an independent artist. She's not on a big label. So she's, here and there, everywhere, trying to get everybody to buy her last album. She says it's her last album. I don't want to believe this is her last album. But I want you guys to buy it. Again, it's coming at midnight on iTunes, Spotify, on what's Jay-Z's label? Tidal. And anywhere on social media, you can get her album at $9.99. Or you can go to your store and go get the album. I'm not an album kind of guy, but I buy the singles. Buy the singles. Buy the song. Buy the album. So make sure y'all buy her album, Bluebird of Happiness. Tamar was on Wendy Williams this morning. Now, I didn't get a chance to watch it this morning, but I did watch it on Wendy's YouTube channel. And Wendy interviewed Tamar, and they talked about her and Tiny's fight. She didn't really go into the details of it, but her and Tiny has made up, and she's going on the tour with Escape and things like that. And she got a chance to express how she felt about her unfollowing people that were on The Real.
After she got fired.
After she got fired from the show. She still said that she was going through a tough time. Even though she was fired in May, and this is all going around in September, she didn't want to see anything about The Real on her, on her timeline and social media. So she figured that she would unfollow them until that time, that time period was over. And she said once she tried to refollow Monica, Monica had blocked her on Instagram. And I mean, I'm not shocked. or anything like that.
Well, what do you're not shocked that Monica blocked her, or you're not shocked that she unfollowed people and then went back to try to follow them back?
That she unfollowed people. I mean, she unfollowed me before, then refollowed me back, and then we just never talked again. But, I mean, I don't know why she unfollowed me. I didn't know what that meant at first, because I know I was telling her some real truth. But, I mean, I can understand, maybe I don't know how long it would take for her to get over being fired, but especially after she announced that she was working with Steve Harvey.
And
but
we still don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, I mean, so we still in the dark, and Wendy didn't bring it up. So
that probably is one of the things that she probably asked Wendy not to bring up.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. But I was just like, well, damn, okay. And then, of course, she went in again on Toya, so clearly her and Toya haven't made up yet. But I hope that they do make up. I mean, I don't know how long they be friends, but come on now, Tiny and Toya are close. And then y'all were all friends. I don't know how long that shit gonna last. And then she said that Vince liked the caption from Brandy on about Monica. So she was saying that Vince never been on social media, all of that stuff. So he double tapped on the thing and liked it, and then caused an argument. I don't believe that at all. I think that Tamar clicked that, and she was being shady and probably think that nobody would see it. But I'm gonna tell you something.
What did she say about Monica? What did she say about Brandy? You said Brandy said
something about Monica and Tamar liked it.
Right.
You know, so I guess, you know, this is all during that time. Remember when Brandy and Monica was going through a big thing when the Real came back for the last season, and Monica expressed her feelings. You know, Tamar was probably in her feelings because she looked at Monica as somebody that's close to her, and you're on the Real. So, bitch, I'm not going to support you. I'm just going to unfollow you and all of that stuff. So, I mean, Tamar, you like that, and you know you did. Just be real about it. Like, don't lie. Don't lie. Allegedly. Don't lie, because I don't want you coming for me. I don't know if it's true about this, like that, but I don't believe it. So she also talked about, she threw Tony under the bus, saying that Tamar, I'm drunk. That Tony is allegedly married to Birdman. And then she said, oh no, he's just my brother-in-law, all this and that. But girl, I think they married. You know how Tamar is. It was really a fun interview though. I'll give her that. Everything was fun. It was nothing like in a bad way. Tamar also talked about her mom. Something I didn't know is that Miss Evelyn had heart surgery. And I believe she had heart surgery on Monday. And that Miss Evelyn is back home. And also, like after the surgery, she had a stroke. And that's something I did not know. But Tamar was saying that her mom is back home and she's fine.
And so, that usually, I'm sorry, but that usually occurs, especially with older people. After having some sort of surgery, they have strokes. Sometimes even during the surgery, they can have a stroke.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know that. So today I was on Instagram Live. Shout out to everybody who came on Instagram Live. So I was busy talking about Vince, who we're going to talk about in our second video. And I did not know all of this stuff was going on with Miss Evelyn. So it was just like, all this to me, like all this bad news came to me at once. And I just felt bad. Like, oh my God, Miss Evelyn, heart surgery? Like, I didn't know. Because coming up, my mom having her own open heart surgery. And my mom had like a mini stroke early this year. And she's lost her memory and still haven't really gained it back. Yeah, she's still recovering. You know, I'm just like, oh my God. So, you know, I instantly wrote to Wanda to have her back from her. But, you know, that's something serious. And I hope that Miss Evelyn gets better. And I hope that she's doing well. So, you know, Tamar was...
When did you write to Wanda?
Today. I wrote her today. I don't know if she changed her number or not. But...
Well, I've been texting her all day.
If she still got the old number, then maybe, then I don't know. But, yeah. But I wrote her on Instagram. I didn't text her.
You know, you was always the one closest to Tamar.
Don't try us me. Don't try us and me today. I'm trying to get through all these notes, bitch.
And me and Tawanda always saw eye to eye.
Yes. I mean, well, hey. I don't know what they say about the what's her sign? I think she's a Virgo and a Sagittarius. I don't know.
Me and Tawanda have good keys. We have good key sessions.
Yes.
We really do.
And that's all we're gonna leave it at.
Yeah, no, and, we have good key sessions.
Yeah.
I love
so Tamar had a chance to perform on Wendy Williams today.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she performed. It looked like she was on RuPaul's Drag Race, lip syncing for her life. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. I come from the early days of knowing Tamar before you guys really know her. Before the promos came out for Braxton Family Values. So we have been around her singing, playing around, all of that, fucking it up. I don't know what this shit Tamar is doing, okay? Now in the BET Awards I gave her a pass because whether she lip sync or not, the shit, the whole performance is over.
Good. Right.
Yes, like bitch, you can't deny that. Whether she lip sync or not.
It was a good performance.
But when I can tell that you're lip syncing and you're not putting the same emotion into that song as you're singing it, we have a problem. And
I tell people all the time, if you're gonna lip sync the way Beyonce does it when she's doing Get Me Body.
yeah, I mean, I didn't even know she was lip syncing. I mean, but I'm sure she lip synced every every singer lip syncs.
But I'm sure
something.
there are parts from Get Me Body when she's.
Oh yeah,
you
of
know,
course.
But you be like, you so into the performances, you like, bitch, is she?
I believe that every performer lip syncs somewhere in the show.
Because there's some song, but I'm not used to performers sitting down lip syncing.
No, and that's where she don't get a pass from me.
No.
When have you ever seen Patti LaBelle sit down? And I can't even say Mariah no more.
Right.
When have you seen Patti?
She
That's her
should
girlfriend.
sit down and lip sync. No, she should. She should.
Y'all showed me a lip sync Patti LaBelle performance.
Patti LaBelle, Aretha, when have you ever seen any of them just sit down and lip sync? When have you ever seen Beyonce sit down and lip sync?
It's not. You can't do that.
When have you ever seen Rihanna sit down and lip sync?
Never. I mean, never.
They don't sit down and lip sync
I don't
because
really
you're
think
sitting
that
down.
Rihanna. If Rihanna lip sync, I really don't remember.
Me neither, but I'm just saying.
As a vocalist, she has grown as a vocalist.
But what's the point of sitting there and lip syncing? You're sitting there.
They said Tamar was sick.
Oh, please.
I don't believe that.
She didn't sound sick to me when she was being interviewed.
No. She said like she was the life of the party.
I was like the party. Well, I got locked. Oh.
Yeah, it was a fun interview.
Yeah, but she didn't sound,
No.
Wendy Williams loves Tamar because they both are messy and they bring messy together.
Yeah, and they said they had cocktails. Bitch, I wish I was there. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie. Bitch, when me and Tamar had drinks, we had a good fucking time. Now, can you imagine Wendy Williams being there and bitch me trying to get some tea from her?
Can you imagine all three of us sitting in the restaurant together, me, you, and Tamar, and then in comes Wendy Williams?
Bitch,
I'm sitting down table.
She's like, no, I seen y'all two bitches. I heard about
you.
You
talking about me not drinking? Well, I wasn't drinking.
How you doing?
I got so drunk. Wendy had been playing her hair.
Carry you out. No, bitch, don't pull my hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull all types of hair.
Don't touch my hair.
I said, so Wendy, how do you really feel about Beyonce?
Oh no! Oh, she already told you.
Yeah.
Beyonce really cute girl.
We didn't start a fight. We didn't start. It probably been a whole phone blown out fight. But you know when you get drunk, you get mad when somebody says something you don't like.
Well, I'm gonna be drunk, but I'm saying, when has Wendy ever lied? I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Wendy, she sits there from her show.
When has she ever lied? I'm trying to figure out.
Shots fired, bitch! Shots fired!
Y'all didn't catch that.
Shots fired!
Because I was trying to see that the first video or the second video.
And it's on the first video! Shots fired! Bitch, I was not ready for
Because let me
that.
tell you something. When you try, I tell people all the time, when you come for Beyonce, you come
Yes,
for
but
me.
you know what though? I'm not gonna come for her. Let's be
You're
for
coming
real.
for me.
Alright, but let's be
honest.
I ain't gonna lie. Now Beyonce is not the best public speaker.
No, she's not.
She's not, and we all know, even when she's
She's
up
nervous.
awards, like bitch, she's not really here for going up there and speaking.
No.
So if she could say thank you and good night,
Right.
that's what she
That's
would
what
say.
she'll do.
But of course, she shout outs to Hive.
Right.
She try to,
Right.
say something else, be positive and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Now, bitch, okay, Wendy never lied, but Wendy be. The way Wendy says it is it's horrible in this thing.
It's me.
Because you're treating the most popular artist right now in the world. You say these mean things, and she's so beloved by everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody says, you's a hater and blah. But the way Wendy says it comes off.
I like how you just put that. Because it's kind of like if you were to do that about Obama. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you were to say something bad about him, Donald Trump, you know, people be like, well, you know, because Donald Trump would be Wendy Williams. You'd be like, well, wait a minute, he's such a beloved ex-president. How dare you say something bad about him? I'm like, yeah, that's true. Now, it is true. Beyonce is not the best public speaker because I look at it as nerves. A lot of times she gets nervous, and I feel like her comfort zone is on that stage. Singing. And that's her comfort zone. You know what I mean? And you know what's so funny? Because take it back to my church, my pastor says the same thing about himself. And if you know him, you can tell he's shy and he's quiet. But when he gets up in that pulpit, it's a whole different person. But when he's off the pulpit, he's quiet, he's shy. You know, I'm quiet, shy. He's you know, he's quiet. He stays, you know, to himself. You know,
but he's a nice guy.
But he's a nice guy.
And I love her first lady.
Right.
His first lady.
Right. But when he gets up in that pulpit, you be like, damn, where the hell does this come from? And I feel like that's where Beyonce, she gets on that stage.
But we all get like that.
Yeah, that's not comfort zone.
Because y'all know in the beginning, like, I'm still not the best interviewer, but on here, I get here to say what I want.
Exactly.
So, bitch, in person, sometimes I be like, I be flipping over words, tongue over tied. Like, girl, like, what's the tea? Like, I don't even understand sometimes. I used to sweat real bad. I'm past that point. But, yeah, we all have our flaws. Yeah. But as a performer, yeah.
And I think that is a major flaw, but I say to myself, thank God she don't get paid for getting up there and talking.
No. But, I mean, but she can read real good. I mean, like she did a couple weeks ago. And she went in on the racism that's going on in this country. I said, yes, Beyonce. Don't even make it about Houston yet. Right. Let's talk about the racism that's going on in our country. Right. So,
but back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, but Tamar, stop listening.
Yeah, stop sitting down.
Like on some real shit, Tamar. You know you can fucking sing, right? And I need you to stop doing that because I remember we was at the. Now I'm questioning when you was at the Today Show. Was that real or not?
No,
bitch, she was singing.
No, but Today Show was Good Morning America. And by the way,
it was Good Morning America.
I got confirmation today from a reliable.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
At Wendy Williams, somebody worked at Wendy Williams told me we had to push the.
You're so messy.
Lip sync.
You're so messy. So messy. If I had a so messy button, bitch, I would hit it. So messy.
They emailed me and said
so messy.
They emailed me
and he showed me and it said he's so messy.
They emailed me and confirmed. I said, why would you email me?
But it wasn't normal.
I didn't even know she was gonna be on the show today. But somebody told me, listen, she's gonna be on today, and yes, she's upset. Everybody got their way of getting there.
Yes. Yes.
And that was I said, oh, really?
And speaking of somebody,
and I went on social media to find a video, and I said, oh, they weren't lying.
Oh no, this was clear. It was crystal clear.
They said we pushed.
You didn't even see Miss Tina say anything about that performance.
We pushed the button that said play.
The tape was playing. I don't know who was worse, Laura at the MTV Awards or Tamar tonight, because it was bad.
Laura.
I just said Laura. I'm gonna say Laura. Laura performed at the MTV Awards to a backing track, and did not have a microphone. She just danced.
Well, remember
that's the worst shit I ever seen in my life.
That time Ashley Simpson did, and they started chucking and jiving off the stage.
Bitch, on a Monday, bitch. Okay, I mean, what did you do? She was like Mariah, bitch. Bitch, y'all better
she walked off the stage.
Y'all better carry me because I'm Mariah. Y'all better carry me.
Wow, people lip syncing. We pay all this money.
Well, I mean, it was free. Everything was free. We ain't paying yet.
Oh yeah, we didn't pay yet.
I haven't heard about nobody saying the Tamar lip sync at a show. I've never heard that.
No, I
don't think she. I hope not. Yeah. I mean, but Tamar can sing. Like, this is no lie. Like, what the fuck, Tamar? Stop playing with these girls and stop. You need to fuck it up vocally. If you want to lip sync, RuPaul has a show for that, and that's not what I want you on.
And
she's been on there as a guest, but not to lip sync for your life. I want you to sing for your life and let these bitches know what a Braxton can do. Stop playing. All right. Speaking to more lies, Wendy Williams' response to her story. Yeah, she actually responded to the story. We didn't think she would do it. Of course she came on there and said, "You can't see me, bitch. I got the ring, bitch. And clearly,
that's how.
Ain't nobody wiping me up yet."
That's how. That's how in denial wives always are. Yeah, I mean, well, I got the ring because remember that one said, "I don't care what he does as long as he comes back to me." And I remember.
Oh yeah, that's who. And that's it. I will never ever forget that. And you know what we say? That dumb bitch. dumb bitch because, you know what? There's a girl, a former housewife that's trying to recur on the show. She had a song, "The ring didn't mean a thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. The ring didn't mean a thing to you." But that's a friend. But you say she's just a friend.
Remember she said that?
Yeah.
Because I thought I was the only one sitting there.
Dumb bitch.
No, I wasn't the only one sitting there. He was sitting there too. Because he remembered when she said it.
And you know how we see it?
I'm off drop.
This is how we see it.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
Dumb right to her.
I mean, nothing else to say.
Dumb bitch. Just want to keep doing it. Because he has no other.
I have nothing else to say about that, but Miss Wendy Williams, girl, you know the tea, you know what it is, and you accept it, and just move on.
Nothing else to say.
You said you see that, Rob? As long as he paid for it and you didn't, bitch.
But you are paying for it.
But if he really
you are, because
he's
on
on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The ring didn't mean a thing to you. To her husband, that's what she's saying.
But you are.
The ring didn't mean a thing.
He's on your staff.
Hello?
What the
Bitch. Alright. Moving on.
Because we're done now.
Hugh Hefner.
Rest in peace to the goat.
Yes, he had more pussy and blonde hair than anybody can walk on this earth. Now, Ric Flair is going around saying that he slept with allegedly 10,000 people. Who? Women.
Who's up there?
Ric Flair. You know Ric Flair, the wrestler?
Yeah. Ric Flair slept with 10,000 people?
That's what you women. 10,000 women.
Hugh Hefner or
I don't know who really had the most women. But I think Hugh Hefner had more women than Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah. First of all, Hugh Hefner's been doing this since the 50s.
Yeah, probably earlier than that.
No, but I'm saying he really started building his empire in the 50s. That was over 60 years ago. He's been...
I can't imagine.
I'm sure he slept with all internationalities.
Internationally known.
He's been known to rock the microphone.
Yes, and all them bitches come to see him and blonde hair and big titties.
Because if I'm going to the Playboy Mansion, well, I can't go no more and go.
No, bitch, first of all, you're the wrong color, so you definitely can't go. And your hair, I mean, your hair might be brown now, but it's not blonde.
Well, so let me tell you something for a checkout, blonde.
Bitch, would you?
I will go straight to the fucking.
You will go where it's gray,
and I'll take.
How much? Go to town with that 91 Viagra dick. What do you do for the date? What would you do? Not for the Klondike bar, but for the D bar.
God is here for.
I want the D bar to look like a Snickers bar. How you doing?
Listen, hey, okay. The only way a 91-year-old Hugh Hefner is going to look like a Snickers bar is if the lights are off.
And you treat it like one. Use your imagination.
Use your imagination, because I had to use mine.
Bang, bang.
I was with somebody who was thinking about somebody else.
I never had to do that.
I did.
This weekend I did. Let me tell you something. Puerto Rican pop.
Listen, I hope not in my church.
You know Puerto Rico's going to St. Joseph's?
Yes, they will.
Is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It could be.
Not yet. We just got to get y'all to come.
Yeah. Listen, Hugh Hefner. Back to him. That's off topic.
He
died. Okay? He died.
Kim Zolciak was crying and everything, bitch. She couldn't take it. Let me stop. But the ring didn't mean a thing.
Hugh Hefner was the man.
Yes, 91 years old. Had the Playboy Mansion, had the Playboy magazine.
Hey, Playboy Empire.
Oh, my God.
You couldn't see, first of all, he was the only old white man that you didn't feel uncomfortable with seeing in a bathrobe and pajamas.
I mean,
because some other old white men, you know, well, no, I'm just saying, you know, some old white men you see walking the street, you think it's a pervert.
Who do you think is a pervert?
If I see somebody old and white walking down the street in a bathrobe.
I mean, yeah, I don't see nobody walking in the street.
I see them.
Where you been?
Well, you ain't got no old and white people in this neighborhood. Well, you don't have no white people in this neighborhood.
The way this area is almost gentrifying again, I mean, they trying to take the area back.
They're trying to, but
they will.
They're stopping at 21st Street because I ain't seen no white.
Not yet, because Temple's already buying these properties up for the students. But
these niggas up here gotta get out their houses. Well, don't nobody want to buy. You think your mom didn't want to sell it?
No, she better not.
Well then, well then, how the fuck do you expect them to do what they need to do if y'all not getting out?
No. Y'all keep moving in because we own this. The property value goes up.
Not with not with this family.
Because my mom,
this family,
my mom didn't say a lot of stuff. Talk about a lot of stuff.
Families under this one roof.
I'm gonna move on from that. I'll tell you one thing.
Tell you one damn thing. Your mom needs to open up a boarding house.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I mean, you know what though? Okay, off of Wendy.
We've been off Wendy. Well, him.
Oh, bitch, he's done. Off of you. Rest in peace to you.
Right.
No, rest in peace, but
he was the man.
I don't know what I say, but he had a lot of pussy. Blind pussy.
And he was a civil rights activist as well.
I heard. I didn't know that stuff.
I posted this video where Dick Gregory is honoring Hugh Hefner on my Instagram. Check it out.
So he was helping a lot of people.
Yes, he did. He was bringing them African Americans back in the day at a time when African Americans weren't allowed to go to some white establishments, and Hugh Hefner was helping them. Comment. What you talking about? My thing on my face?
I'm gonna pop it so bad.
Oh my god, it's getting bad in it.
Yes, it's getting big. It's about to bust in. What she said? Oh yes, I read the text. I just read it. Tell her to watch tonight. Tell Jane to watch, because the way we want to talk about Justin Timberlake on this next video, bitch. Tell Jane
Jen is tired of me texting her.
Oh yeah.
You're not a fan of mine. Kevin is. What? Kevin's not a fan of Beyonce, but he still goes to concert.
No, bitch, that's a lie. I love her. And she knows it.
Oh, now who was we about to talk about?
Oh yeah, no, because I was gonna say something. Like, people are asking me, like, can you please talk about your mom, all that good stuff, like how she's doing. Now I ain't gonna lie, I stopped talking about my mom because
it's not even poppable yet. It just looks bad.
Yeah, I just don't like how my pop it. So with my mom and stuff, like, it's kind of tough for me to talk about it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cry though, I'll tell you that. But it's like, you know how you want somebody to do the right thing so bad that they want to just keep working against themselves? It's making me upset. Like, it makes me so upset that sometimes, like, I know I should go up and I'll be like, no, because I know she's not going to be doing something she's supposed to be doing, and all I'm going to do is get upset. And all I see with my eyes, I see a woman deteriorating, and I just hate the fact that that's my mom. And that she's like, you're becoming the problem as well as the problem that you're already having. It's a hurtful thing. So I try to block it out with a lot of stuff, so I try not to bring it up. But I don't want to ignore people that's been praying for my mom, and I thank you guys for praying for my mom. And you know, it's tough. It's so tough for me because that's my mom, and I haven't had like a real conversation with my mom in a long time. I miss that. I miss saying what I wanted to say and describing how I feel about a lot of stuff. Like, I don't have a woman to bounce that off of like I did with my mom.
Yes, you do, Nina.
No, don't do that. You try to make me not cry. Bitch, please. I'd rather talk to my sister Gigi.
I'd rather talk to
anybody.
I'd rather talk to this container of clothes.
Don't do my sister like that. But because Nina she be starting shit sometimes.
Let's go turn to an argument real fast.
And I ain't trying to do that. But you know, I miss having that with my mom, and to see her be so defiant with a lot of stuff, it's tough as hell. So I try not to talk about it, but I don't want to. I'm not ignoring y'all. Sometimes I just feel like I just don't want to even talk about it.
Right.
But it's not fair to y'all because you guys invested in my mom too. Right. Like, I've had her on the show many times. We had her on segments and stuff, and she's been on the show since we started saying her stuff. So yeah, like, I just choose not to
giving her 2 cents.
Yeah, all the time, even when we didn't ask.
Even when we didn't ask for it.
2 cents. It's her 200 pennies.
Okay.
And, so I bet 2 cents. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just ask that you guys continue to keep praying for my mom. But it's tough. It's tough. And sometimes the way I see things, like, you know, like when the inevitable happens, it's like I want it to be because you got real old, not because
you just gave up.
Yeah, I don't want it to be that way. Like, that's horrible. I would be hurt for a long time if I knew that's what it was. Like, oh, I say like, yeah, I'm gonna be okay, and yeah, lies, bitch, I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, that's your mother.
Be thinking like,
Right.
Maybe it was something else I could have done, but at this point, like, I'm home, I'm here every day, I make sure you take your medicine every day, I feed you, like, I do everything, like,
right.
What else? It's making me mad. I gotta change the subject.
Well, that's your mom, and
yeah, I'm getting upset. I want to change the subject.
Well, let's
like,
go on.
Yeah, Puerto Rico. Can we talk about who else needs help? Because Puerto Rico, I'm getting real mad. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. No, bitch, you got this. Okay, Puerto Rico. Shout out to all our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico, who has family, and also who has people who are of Puerto Rican, who from Puerto Rico, who has people in Puerto Rico, because let's be truthful, this is the new Hurricane Katrina, and I don't like it one bit. Donald Trump is a president that gets on his phone or his computer and tweets all day on Twitter, and we have people who are hungry in Puerto Rico, who are thirsty, who barely have anywhere to go, and they don't have any resources because they don't even have any power. So even if they wanted to cook, they can't. And a lot of their homes have mudslides. It's just, Puerto Rico, 97% of the country is out of power. And, you know, like, it's only so much you can be in that water because it's all dirty and rotten now. It's like, what else can these people do? A lot of people got to walk miles and miles and miles for gas. Well, why do they have to do that? There is a, they said they had boats stacked with food and water that's just sitting there at a port. But they don't have a way to get it out to the people. And I'm trying to find out why is that.
Right,
like,
the trucks.
Yeah, it's so much like, and there's areas that's just blocked where, you know, the roads, they don't even have nothing to help them. And it shouldn't be like that. While you were spending your time on the NBA and NFL, how about you try to see what you could do to help our Puerto Rican brothers and sisters? I just don't like this one bit, because you think that as a country we would learn what happened to Hurricane Katrina 12 years ago. Excuse me. You think that we would learn from that. We had people dying in the streets, people dying in the Superdome. We just had people just dying everywhere, and there was bodies everywhere. And if you ever watch when the levees broke by Spike Lee, you just see dead bodies everywhere. Like, you see caskets just came up out of the graves and just were everywhere. It was just a bad time to be someone that lived in New Orleans, because I didn't think it would be as bad as it was, because, you know, so, when you're so used to stuff. You know, Puerto Rico didn't have a hurricane in over 80 years just directly hit that island. So it's first of all, it's nowhere where they can go anyway. So they just can't leave. When they're on the fucking island. Now let's say pay to get on a plane and leave. And they are just there. And it's a lot. I've seen a lot of people today trying to get on one of the cruise lines. Like, they said 4,000 people. They carry 3,000 people. But I mean, considering what's going on, they might just put extra people on. So they gotta go, and then they gotta go to another island and pick people up and take them to Florida. Like, it's just so much going on there, and I feel like we're forgetting about them. And somebody also said we're forgetting about the people of Flint as well. Like, I feel like, you know, what's going on in Flint is important, but we have people without power, without food. Like, there's no way. They're not even getting healthy drinking water because it's sitting on a fucking dock and they can't get to it.
Well, Flint has not had healthy drinking water.
They had all. But even though Obama said he drank that water, I didn't hear anybody else talking about it.
Yeah. But I think that, you know, this is the only thing that I hate when stuff like this happens, is that people start playing this tit for tat game. Stop doing that. Yes, this situation is no ways more important than, they both are equally important, because people should definitely have clean drinking water. That is unacceptable that a city in this country goes weeks and weeks and months without clean drinking water. That is unacceptable. It's just unacceptable, especially in this country. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So, you know, I just don't like when people play that tit for tat. Stop doing that. Like I said before, if you're going to help. If you feel like you need to help Flint more, then help Flint more. If you want to help Puerto Rico, help Puerto Rico. If you want to help both, help both. Do what it is that you can do to help these people in the situation that they're in. But don't make it a, oh, well, they don't have any and they've been this way. Don't do that, because that's not, and I feel like people who do that are the people who don't plan on helping anyway. They just want to put their 2 cents into something to start a whole conversation. And after they do this whole debate, they put their phone down, they go about their business, because they don't give 2 shits about helping anybody. They just want to put their 2 cents in. Don't do that. And I just urge and tell people, when you see people starting up conversations like that, ignore them. Don't entertain it, because it's not going to be worth it. But Jay-Z said, you know, what is it? When you argue with a fool, you become a fool.
Yeah.
You just simply become one.
He ain't lie about that.
Okay? And I ain't arguing with no fool.
Yeah.
I get paid to argue with one for the past 9 years.
Girl,
I am not arguing with no for free.
On Twitter.
And shout out to the 5 former presidents of this country who are stepping up with doing their part with hurricane relief out there in Puerto Rico. Both Bush presidents, President Obama, President Clinton, and President Jimmy Carter, they're all doing their own part to help with the relief in Puerto Rico. So shout out to them. It's a shame that 5 former U.S. presidents have to show the current president what it is
how to be a president.
And Jimmy Carter ain't been president since 1981.
Yeah, and he's still here.
And he's still here, 92. He'll be 93 on Sunday. He'll be 93.
Yeah.
George Bush, dad, is 93. Suffering from Parkinson's disease in a wheelchair. And he's doing what it is that he can do. And I said it's funny, because none of them voted for Trump. Not even the Republicans.
None of them.
And they made it very clear. We're not voting for him.
You know, sometimes
can you imagine all the former presidents went out to vote and none of them voted for him?
Yeah, and I think it's going to always be there. But even when Trump is not the president, they're not going to fuck with him.
No, they're not going to fuck with him. He can't be invited to nothing. And I think that when they opened up Obama's presidential library in a few years,
he's going to say, don't invite him.
Don't invite him. Or Trump may just say he's not going to come. Good. Yeah. Don't come.
And Obama would not be bothered.
Don't come. I would rather George Bush speak for Obama than Trump. You know, because at least Bush and Obama had some sort of relationship. They may not have agreed on everything, but they had some sort of relationship. You know what I mean?
I still don't agree with how the way Bush got into the White House. But
what you say?
I said I still don't agree with how Bush got into the White House. I hope I said that. I don't agree with how the way Bush got into the White House.
Back in 2001.
Because they didn't fully count all the ballots in Florida in 2001.
No.
2000. That wasn't fair.
Not at all. No. But I would rather have Bush in there now than Trump.
And speaking of something we couldn't do about, but something we can do about, and this is our last topic for this video. STDs is at an all-time record high. Now, you guys remember on Monday's video, we opened up our video talking about a girl that we know that was saying that she don't have sex with condoms. Now, I'm going to read you the story by the New York Post, and I want you to sleep on this. We don't even got to give our opinion because we already told you the other day. This is from New York Post. New STD cases hit a record high in the United States. Health officials are reporting another record increase in infections from 3 sexually transmitted diseases. More than 2 million new cases of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis were reported in the United States last year, the most ever. The diseases are treatable with antibodies.
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics. I thought it said antibodies. Antibiotics. Bitch, I've been drinking. But listen. Y'all still want to have sex raw. Rates for all 3 have been rising for several years. Health officials have said better testing and diagnosis have helped increase detection of cases. Are you
crying?
No.
Oh.
Why are
you ever crying?
But also that treatment and prevention programs have been hurt by budget cuts. I don't want to hear about no.
First of all, what is that on that man's stomach?
A shark latching onto a swimmer's stomach. Bitch, I don't believe that.
Oh. But pull it down so I can see it. Oh my God, it's biting him.
I don't believe it. Some websites be sensationalizing shit. Chlamydia is the most common, with 1.6 million cases reported last year. About 470,000 cases of gonorrhea were reported, and 28,000 cases of the most contagious forms of syphilis. Contagious forms of syphilis. 28,000 cases, huh? 28,000 cases of the most contagious forms of syphilis. Did you ask me, did I have something? Bitch, you's a lie! The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention released the number.
Why do you hear me? Why do you have a delay when you hear me?
Because sometimes I'll be like, bitch, what? I know you said that. I had the process, and I've been drinking. So if I was drinking, wasn't drinking, I would have quit it.
But you don't always be drinking when you don't catch on.
Because bitch, sometimes I don't know where you're going and where you're coming from. But I know I gotta pee. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, bitch. Wrap it up before you smack it up, flip it, and rub it down.
Maybe you should email that. So text that.
If she don't care, why should I care?
That emoji.
But I want y'all to know, because it's not my fault.com when you don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
You should know.
And it's not a laughing matter, but it's just that in 2017 we should not still be having this conversation.
Now, mind you,
people making sure that they're
mind you, these are curable diseases. Now imagine how many people are infected with diseases they can't get rid of.
You gotta stop putting everything in your mouth.
In your motherfucking mouth.
And stop putting uncircumcised ones in your mouth too.
Bitch, don't do it, because this one is always available. And on that note, and you can get a test on this one, baby. Because I don't get shit stuck in it. It's clean.
I don't want to hear no more.
Well, hey, you brought it up. Is yours clean?
I won't talk about
everything.
Yes, it's clean.
No, bitch, don't talk about that. Because I got to represent for the ones that ain't got nothing, there's nothing you can do about it. I was born that way, and baby.
We all were born that way until the doctor clicked it.
Let me tell you something.
But I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about.
And so what, bitch? I'm part of it too. Somewhere. Don't come for them. Cause I have one. Read going. And it was circumcised.